And right now, I've got somebody else. His name is Steve, and he's from Mercier. Hello.
Hello there, Andy.
So, tell me a little bit. What is Mercier all about, and why are you here at the gathering?
Okay, Mercier is a Christian charity based in South Africa, and we have a couple of fixed-wing aircraft and 3 helicopters, which we use to assist mission work throughout the region of South Africa. So anywhere that we can reach with our fuel endurance, helping various mission organizations, humanitarian, and even some eco organizations as well.
So, I'm presuming, are you actually based over there, or are you based in the UK?
Me personally, I'm retired and I'm a part-time volunteer for Mercier, strangely enough for Mercy Ships as well and Compassion as well. But today, at this event, I'm here to represent Mercier for the first time ever in the UK.
Fabulous. I hadn't heard of this. I mean, I know of a few different organisations who use aviation in some way for gospel work, Christian work, missionary support. But it's always lovely to meet people I don't know and hear things I've never heard about, which is what I love to do. So just tell me some of the things that you might do sort of on a day-to-day basis as Mercier. You're saying about helping people, but what are some of the specific things they might go out, here's the tasking for the day, off you go. What is it they might be doing?
Right. So we're partnered with various organizations, and they want to get missionaries into places that you couldn't get by road or by canoe that would take like weeks, or there's a medical emergency, and then we've had people with specific types of malaria that urgently need getting out. Because of the problems going on in North Mozambique, we've had to pick people up, but we've had all sorts of other odd things. The Wildlife Service asked us to export some wild dogs from South Africa into Malawi, which we did in one of our aeroplanes. Day to day, it's mainly moving around our mission partners, and we talk about reaching unreachable areas. That's what it's about.
And sometimes walking or driving is an option, and that's where it comes in. As a big fan of helicopters, I know not everybody is, because too many moving parts, many people say. But the point is, it's a tool, isn't it? It enables you to do something that otherwise could not be done.
Right. I was in the military as a chief helicopter technician for 41 years, actually. And we work with our fixed-wing aircraft together with our helicopters. So, for instance, we go into central Mozambique, where we have a helicopter forward airbase. And then to take medical teams out into the delta of the Zambezi, we use the little Squirrel helicopter to take 5 people. The distance that takes us 15 minutes would take them 5 days in a canoe. And therefore, the government will give us their medical teams, because they all love riding in a helicopter. They'll give us it to go and do vaccinations and things like that, which wouldn't get done otherwise. So we're able to help the people and to bring them pastors and the sound of the gospel, and to help them with their agriculture, and to help evacuate them if they have something, that they wouldn't make it to the hospital. Yeah, sort of thing.
So you said this is the first time that actually you're sharing this in the UK. What brought you to the gathering specifically? Because that's quite special. You've not talked about it. Here you are at the gathering. What brought you here in particular?
Right. Unfortunately, it was my idea. We are desperately looking for 3 people to fulfill vital roles in this organization. And we're looking for people, adventurous people, who would like to work in the Southern African continent. And we don't pay you anything. You have your own support. But unlike some other organizations, we've been given a beautiful estate to operate from in the most gorgeous part of South Africa, about 45 minutes from Kruger Game Park. And we have all these facilities that would really suit a family or people with special circumstances who want to be involved in Christian work through aviation. So the 3 key jobs, we're looking for someone to be our operations manager, to work out if the aeroplanes can fly to such and such and how much fuel they need and all that. We are looking for a guy to liaise with our donors, and we're looking for a caretaker. Well, let's give it a fancy name, facilities manager, because it's a big estate. And I did it for a while. Anyone could do it, but it's a real opportunity to be involved in nuts and guts mission And sometimes when an event happens, a typhoon comes through or something like that, to do humanitarian work as well. You know.
Fabulous. Thank you, Steve. It sounds like you're fairly busy. You're involved in so many different organisations. So I'm really grateful that you came to speak to me today. What's the website if people want to find out more, or they're thinking, do you know what, actually, I could do that? How do they get out more information about Mercier?
Right, so they're going to go into their search engine and put Mercier, Mercy Air, 2 words. Now, there is a Mercy Air, which is an air ambulance service in California. That's not us, okay? We're Mercy Air ZA South Africa, okay? And it is all there, what we do, and we are interested in, we're a full-time vacancies we've got, and part-time to help with teams, and also we really need your help to keep these aircraft running.
Fabulous. Steve, thank you so much for your time and sharing some of this. I love anything aviation anyway, so it's always a thrill to talk to somebody who's involved in that kind of thing. So I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, if you want to find out more, go and look at Mercier online, but not based in California, based on a different continent, South Africa. So Steve, thank you very much.